Day 10. We've reached double digits, boys and girls. Day Sapuluh. Sapuluh. You gotta accentuate the sa in the Batak. Sapuluh. And Horas, thank you for tuning in again. The goal today is to try to not be burnt in the sun. I got out a bit late and the UV's feeling already a bit stronger than usual. But no more excuses. We're gonna try to aim for 21 or more because that's my personal best in this journey. And we'll see how it goes. But before that, Budaya Batak. Let's go. What I'm going to be talking about in my room, because again, I can't remember all of it, and it's probably better for me to actually review and give commentary on an already written source. But what I want to go through with you guys is the Batak mythology, and there's actually a decent amount behind it. And across different tribes, it's sort of slightly different as well, but there is sort of like a uniform, accepted foundation or foundational belief across all different tribes. So I'll go through that, and it's very interesting. So stay tuned. Yeah, that'll be very interesting. I'll put it like that, because obviously before the Protestants came, we believed in different things, animism, more spiritual, you know, more of those typical old pre-Western beliefs. But yeah, now let's go into juggling. Let's go. Well, 15. Good start. Watch this. Watch it. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, okay, kind of. Oh. I'm struggling. Come on. It's just a phase. Come on. Fix your legs, man. Let's go. Oh. That was a terrible start. Boy, move. this sketchy angle it turns. Whew. The sun is beautiful, but it's only a matter of 30 minutes until it gets really strong. For your information, it is a Wednesday morning, and yes, we are on day 10. Had sort of a rest day on Sunday, but now we're gonna aim for the upward prize of more than 20 without counting chests by the end of week 2. Whew. And then we'll see how it goes after that. Come on. Shinji. Gosh, it's so hard to bring the ball even up. Oh, be consistent. 15 there. Oh, I'm happy with that, but come on. No.
Oh,
I just like
exercising.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Good morning.
Thank
Morning.
you.
Morning.
Where from you?
Sorry?
Where from you?
From the area. Oh, Indonesia.
In
Indonesia.
India.
Next to Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah. God bless. Take care. Those are some nice people. They thought I was a sportsman. I don't think the camera helps. But maybe they're like, ooh, this guy can do 10 KPIs, 10 juggles. This guy must be an athlete. Mate, how far wrong they are. Okay, one more and then I'll move. Part of the spot is doing it for me. It's not flat at all. It shouldn't matter if it's flat, but come on. You're not relying on a bounce. Come on. Oh, okay. We'll take 10 for the one desperation attempt. Let's go for a bit of a walk. Ugh. So, with what happened in Bondi a couple of days ago, I was torn whether I should even comment on it or talk about it, because the focus should be on them, not on any commentary. But there's something in my heart that I want to share, and that's no one is deserving of hate. No one is deserving of unjustified discrimination. No one, no background, no race, no culture, no skin color is what deserves targeted death, deserves what happened. It's tragedy. I'm not going to go into any details about what happened, but the main message I want to say was, if you hold any prejudice against somebody simply because of their religion or their race, their culture, and you truly hold that, it's not like a joke or whatever, and you have that bitterness in your heart, you've got to let it go. That's not what Jesus would have. Jesus wouldn't have that bitterness simply because of their background. He looked at the individual. He looked at their faith, their actions, their heart. Look at the Pharisees, for example. It wasn't simply because they were a highly religious figure. It was because their heart was in the wrong place, so they were focused on the wrong thing. The fact that they were angry that he healed somebody simply because it was on the day of the Shabbat or the Sabbath, that speaks volumes on what they focused on. But that's just an example. There's many other examples like that. And so the most common one I see is, and I know it's a joke for the majority of people, but there are definitely people out there who actually hold prejudice against Indians or Pakistanis or the people in that South Asian region. And yes, I know it's a joke, but I'm not going to pretend like I haven't made those jokes or laughed at them. But if you hold the actual prejudice and hatred against an Indian simply because they're Indian, not because of who they are as a person, you're not doing the will of God. You're meant to love your neighbor as yourself, no matter who they are. So just reflect on all of that and see whether you do. And you can tell me, Sam, mate, it's all a joke. Chill. Yeah, mate, I'm not shouting. I'm chill. But I can be chill, but still stern. Stern on standing on the values that we should love everybody and not discriminate. I can make it as clear as day. We shouldn't be hating anybody simply because of one of their non-chosen background. Okay, love those. Even love your enemies, as Jesus would do. Stand strong in your values, but this is a time of love now, not of hate. certain people are trying to divide us. Let's try to come together, okay? Love, peace. God bless. Last session, come on. Oh, okay, 11. No counting the chest. Oh, is that kind of trick? Oh, that was 20, but I think it was the one with the chest, so it was a bit iffy, but I'll take it. We'll do 3 more and then we'll call it a day. Two more. Oh, no. Okay, I promise this is the last one. Okay, that's a wrap for day Sapuluh. Personal best 20. we're getting there. I think there was one chest there. So 19, I guess, but we're so close. So close. But until tomorrow, God bless. Take care. Cheers. So yes, I will be reading off of Wikipedia because I've had a brief look through this, and there's some concepts which I remember that are right, and a lot of them I don't know. So let's explore this together. And I know I am not very easily seen, but this is me. See me. That's beside the point. The main thing is the Batak mythology, and today is approaching 31 degrees, so it's getting really, really hot. So I just want to get this over and done with. So bear with me. But yes, the Batak mythology is adopted by the Batak people. Of course, there are various Tarombo or ancestor myth versions written on pustaha or ancient books in Batagnese, which historians study but generally refer to the figures below. In this belief, the highest god who made the universe and everything in it was Debata. Debata just means god, I believe. Ompung, Mulajadi Nabolon, who reigned in the sky. Apart from being the ruler of the upper world, Debata Mulajadi Nabolon was also the ruler of the middle world and the other world of the spirits. Interestingly, you can sort of see a similarity with how underworld, middle world, up in the sky, a lot of it is to do with the environment, right? And mythology back then, even Greek mythology and Roman mythology sort of adopts that sort of like splitting up the gods in that aspect. Like Hades being ruler of the underworld, right? But then he was called by other names. As ruler of the middle world, he was called Selaon Nabolon, and as the ruler of the world of the spirits, he was called Pane Nabolon. The first creation of the Bata was Manuk Manuk Hulambujati, magical chicken with an iron-beaked and shiny braceleted claws. Manuk Manuk Hulambujati then laid 3 eggs. Each gave rise to gods named Debata Batara Guru, Sorisuhariapan, and Balabulan, who were then summoned together as Debata Matol, the 3-stone stove, which, no, not the 3-stone stove, that just means the 3 gods. I'm getting it confused with Dalian Natolu. Apologies. Siboru Diakporuja, the daughter of the Debata Batara Guru, was the first heavenly creature that descended to earth, namely in a mountain called Pusupukit, which is very, you can actually visit that in Dalatoba. It's a very sacred place. On earth, Siboru Diakporujar married Raja Odapodap, which also came from one of Manuk Manuk Hulambujati's later eggs. The first child was shaped round like an egg, not similar at all to humans. And Debata Mulajadi Nabolon told them to bury it, for out of it came plants that spread on the surface of the earth. Therefore, the plants were seen as the older sibling of humans in the Batak myth. Interesting. Again, sort of the idea of sort of follows on to the belief of animism, that everything around us is alive in some facet. Next, male-female twins were born called Raja That Manesia and Boru That Manesia. Raja King, Boru, so King, woman. After Raja and Boru became adults, the two then got married and gave rise to all other humans, including the eponymous ancestor of the Batak people named Siraja Batak. Just a quick Google search. Eponymous, giving their name to something. Name of the particular question or group. Give their name to something. Okay. Siraja Batak. Siboru Diakporujar and Raja Odapodap then returned to the sky after their 2 children got married, and since then the connection between heaven and earth has been broken off, unlike before. So yes, that is the mythology, or sort of the lore of the mythology back then. And obviously some people still believe in the fact this happened and this is true.